Good morning, friends, and happy Thursday. I'm getting ready for the day. I know I have not vlogged at all this week, and I feel so bad about that. It has just been a crazy whirlwind and lots of client work happening, which I'm like happy about. Like, I really want to stay productive and like be the best me I can, but the vlogs have definitely fallen by the wayside. I also have not read any more of my new book. Like, I just have not felt compelled, and I've been so tired after every day, but we are getting back into it. Today, I don't really have much. I'm hoping to meet a client, kind of like a last minute thing. And then we're gonna get dinner with the fam, my brother-in-law and my nephew, and I'm doing my brother-in-law's new website for his business, which is very exciting. So we're kicking off those festivities today. And we're gonna have some pizza at Vic's and just go through everything that we need to talk about for the strategy. So I'm just getting ready because obviously I want to look presentable for that, but also I may have another client meeting. We might go to Barnes & Noble and just kind of bust out some of her site stuff. She's the gal I've been working on the new site design for. And we have a launch date of a couple weeks from now. And we just thought it'd be easier to have a working session to just really do some edits to the layout and everything. Sometimes it's just easier to do a Zoom session or a live work session for some of the more specific things that are just harder to explain on email. So I'm hoping I can. If she can't, no big deal. We'll probably meet next Thursday. But I'm just getting ready in case I haven't heard from her. So I am just gonna get ready to look and feel my best. And that's about it. I've been chatting with Maiya the past couple nights to just keep her company while her sweetie was away on a work trip in the city, which was very fun. We don't usually chat this much, so I got to hear all about their cruise, and I will be chatting with her more on Sunday. We have a fun, packed weekend, you guys. Taking you along for everything, we have Prairie Celebration Day, which is at Wolf Haven International. It's a wolf sanctuary in Tenino. I believe I'm saying that correctly. That's not the right step. But yeah, it's a cutie little thing, and they're one of the last prairies locally here, and it's really important to do, conservation for those beautiful areas. I'm learning a lot more through my work with a local government entity that does a lot of environmental stewardship. So they are going to be tabling there, and I was like, that's a fun little walk for me and Jared, and I can get some content of the client's booth and all of that. So we're gonna do that, and then I have book club dinner, I think, if things haven't changed much. So maybe I'll try to read some of my book before then. And then Jared is doing his 5-miler, not a 5K, a 5-miler this Sunday. So that's gonna be pretty crazy. So he's gonna take a little run here at the lunch hour for a little quicksy moment, so at least he can get some practicing in. Chat with my parents, and then I'm gonna chat with Maiya, get back on our horror movie grind. So I'm really hoping to capture some more contente for you guys as the days go on. It's just been a little chaotic and cray-cray. We went to this new place today. You saw little clips. Hobbit House of Coffee. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's this girl, like, I must be on their property. And she has like a little hut, like truly like a Hobbit house. And it's a drive-through. And they now serve Ramirez burritos. This is their banana bread latte. So good. It's chai and like a banana syrup, which is super good. Definitely has cinnamon. So like Lauren wouldn't be a fan. She's not a big cinnamon girly. But if you like cinnamon like me, you will love it. They also use the pebble ice. Oh, it's just beautiful. So we did that. We had a great time at Wolf Haven. We went for their Prairie celebration. So much happened. So many people to see. So many faces to meet. So we were out there for like a couple hours. We brought my mother-in-law, his mom, Angela. We had a blast. And now we are home, and my new coloring markers came in. I also got a few new coloring books, so I'll show you guys that. Oh my God, this is the Cali art markers. This is my new collection. It's literally so huge. I think it's the 168 count. This is definitely an upgrade. It was $90, so it is a bit of a spend, but I color like literally every other day, as you guys know. So this is my treat to myself. I'm gonna color with Nicole tonight, and we're gonna test it out. And this time I'm gonna use like printer paper, like blank paper, and I'm going to do a color swatch and then write the number, because each marker has like an identifying like number and letter. And so I'm gonna do swatches because, just an FYI, if you use Cali art or you want to, they do not accurately represent the color on the head of the marker. So you want to have a swatch so that you know what color it is. So I'm not going to make that mistake this time. That's why a lot of my greens are like yellows, and my oranges are like red, because I don't know what the color is. So this time we're going to do an inventory, and I'm also going to try to sparingly use the greens. I think if I want to do more in my plant books, we're going to have to get some cheaper markers for that. Because if you get a coloring book that is like one theme, like plants, you're going to go through green much more frequently. And I think that's where I went wrong with the other pack, because the other pack was probably like the 120 or 100 colors or whatever. And I swear to God, the green is going out and the rest of the non-common colors are like, okay, they're kind of fading. I'm curious to see what a difference is going to be. But I definitely made the mistake. And because it is like, I want to say it was still like $60, it's kind of expensive to F around and find out. So we're going to not make that same mistake. We're going to try to make this last. I think my last one lasted for a year. So it's pretty good. I think like $100 or under each year if you're like an avid colorist. I feel like that's probably fine. But it kind of pained me to have to buy that. Also, I'll go get my books. I don't know why this one is huge, but they're all Coco Wyo. I really like that brand. This is the Cozy Spaces one. So it's very cutie, and there's lots of like little fun cozy designs. Then I got Little Corner, which has like little corner rooms. So I started last night and I'm making a pizza place. This is what I started with. And then I also got Comfy Days, which has like little animals as the characters. So you can make all sorts of cute things. So Coco Wyo, these actually ship from Amazon. So I don't know why they sell through TikTok Shop, but I bought these through TikTok Shop. It was like a 3-pack for like $40 after like shipping and taxes. But they ship through Amazon, so I don't understand that. Maybe I should just like go on Amazon because I have Prime. Like, I don't know what the point is. Anyway, we're gonna color it up. We had book club plans, but our book club girly pop had to cancel. She's just like very overwhelmed, very exhausted with work, so it's totally fine. But Nicole's gonna come over and we are going to binge watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, the 2nd season. Hopefully a Mormon boy does not come to our door, because that's what happened last time. They came to our door, the Mormon boys, the exact moment we were watching the Mormons on TV. It was very meta. It was very iconic. So we're going to color, and I think she's bringing Indian food from Curry House. Also, I know this vlog has not been that lively, so I apologize. It's just been a journey and a half, and I have not really wanted to vlog with so much work going on. I was equally as productive yesterday. It was a very overwhelming day. By the end of it, I was just like so defeated. And I really, really hope that I did this one project for a client correctly, because it's not a system that I usually use. It's like in WordPress, and the project is new, so it might take some like shifting a little bit, but I was just feeling very overwhelmed from that and very stressed yesterday. So we're all imperfect. We all have bad days, but that's kind of where I'm at mentally. So I didn't really share much of anything, but tomorrow is Jared's big 5-miler. That's what he says. He's going to his supervisor's dinner party tonight for his birthday. He got some beer from a local place to like contribute to the party.
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of tidy up the place. It's not that dirty, but I might do a little vacuum, like just in the living room area. We have some laundry that I have to fold, and I just want to kind of pick up, maybe light a candle so it doesn't smell like trash in here. It doesn't really, but like I just want to make it smell clean for her. And then like tidy up the couch, make sure everything's ready. And then Nicole will be over in like 3 hours, and it's gonna be a little cute girls' night. One more thing that I wanted to vlog about that I have not vlogged yet is the delivery of my parents' Storyworth books, which I still have yet to read. I'm very, very excited to read them and dive in. I kind of stopped reading them after we were like halfway through the process, or maybe a little over that. We used to read them every night when we would like come over like once a week, and we would just read them together, and I could ask them more questions about it, and it was very cute. So if you missed it, Storyworth is a really cool concept. Basically, you sign up, I think it's like $100 a year, and you create a book of like your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, whoever you want to do it for, all of their like life stories. So it's kind of like a memoir told from their perspective. So this is my dad's. It's a beautiful green book. Oh, it kind of got marked up. And it's him, I think, as a little scout. A little picture of him. So you can design the cover. A collection of life stories by David Kaufman. He's so cute. And then this is my mom's in her beautiful little dress as a little girl. So you can do like your current picture, your baby picture, whatever you want to do. Hers is a beautiful paintbrush purple, and it just has her name. So you can decide what you want on like the cover, on the what do you call that? The binding. I'm blanking. The spine. There you go. You can decide what you want and everything. And it's branded from Storyworth. So it has Storyworth on the back of both. And then you can attach pictures to the stories. You can do all sorts of things. So like this is an example of my mom's story about Christmas. So there's like Christmas trees, pictures of her family, and then she can write all of these stories. So it's really, really cool. I highly recommend. I'm glad I did this. Obviously my parents are aging. They're in their early 70s. And so I wanted to get this while they were still, you know, really with it cognitively, could remember all of their stories, and I'm gonna cherish them forever. They're gonna go up on my bookshelf, but I'm gonna read them while they are gone. And then I think they want them back for a little bit so that they can read each other's and all of that. But it's really cool. You have time to like edit the stories after, but basically it sends them a new story every single week. And they have time to do it. So I think we renewed. So they did it for a whole 2 years. And that's how we got nice thick books. And you can exclude stories from the printing of the book if like you feel like, oh, that one wasn't really good. And I think my dad might have done that, or both of them, I'm not sure. But basically you can ask them the questions. So I asked them like, hey, what are some things you want me to ask you about that would like make good stories? And then also just things that I want to know, like, you know, what made you decide to be a parent? What are like some life lessons you hope you instilled in your daughter? Like what is your advice for being a parent? What is your advice for your career? Any like wisdom that I wanted to keep from them. And so you can really ask them about anything. So I asked them like what was their favorite part of their daughter's wedding, like memories of that weekend, anything that you want to cherish, and I just love it. So if you want a unique gift for a family member, but really it's for you and for your family, I think these are just a great idea. So I wanted to show that. I hadn't shown that yet. I'm out of breath because I just cleaned everything, but I did our laundry, I cleaned the kitchen, I did like a little quick vacuum, and I put my laundry away. And now we can just relax. We have a candle going. We have a Velispa, and I think I'm gonna light another one, maybe over here. There was also like some bird poop on our window, and so Jared nicely popped the frame and got in there and cleaned it up. It's just such a beautiful pre-summer's day. It's just so fun. Like when you live by these huge trees, that's like the turning of the seasons. Like they will start to get really vibrant orange in the fall, and then they're like super bare in the winter. Like there's nothing, so you can see everyone's houses. And then again in the spring, it's like you can barely see. You have a ton of privacy. It's like just thick green leaves, and it's kind of fun. It's like very obvious what season it is, so it's very cutesy out. So tomorrow, I'm gonna Zoom with Maiya after the little marathon event. So this is actually our big capital city marathon. And so Jared and the crew, his friends, our friends, are doing the 5 miler. Then there's also like the half marathon, the marathon, I don't even know, ultra marathon, I have no idea. But there's different races. And so he's doing the little one. There might even be a 5K. Maybe that one's at the lake, I'm not quite sure. But there's many different race routes, and so we went down to Taqueria Esquinita for lunch, and we swung by 3 Magnets Brewing to get some beer for his little party tonight, and we saw like tons of stuff happening. So I think it's like the children's race today. There's like a whole weekend of festivities, which is pretty cool. So anyway, it should be very exciting. I think Angela's gonna pick me up here in the morning, and then we're gonna go and meet up with him and the friends, and then we're gonna go get breakfast somewhere to celebrate their accomplishment. I don't know if they give medals at this one, but it would be kind of cool to have a medal because he has a participation medal from his other one, so I think that would be kind of fun. We're just adding it to the bookshelf. More decor, if you will. But yeah, more to come on that. I'm very excited to get into this little coloring book saga, so I will show you my key pretty soon. Good morning, it is Sunday, it is race day. I am a little tired, but it's okay. Not as tired as Jared is gonna be by any means. So we're getting ready, and Angela, his mom, is gonna come pick me up, and we're gonna carpool down there. Fingers crossed we find some sort of parking, because I think like thousands of people do this race, so we're gonna have to see what's going on. And then we're gonna get breakfast somewhere. I don't know where we'll go, but we'll figure it out. I'll probably just have like some nuts, like a little snack here in the meantime. Last night was so fun, as you saw me and Nicole's reactions to the chaos that is the Mormons. They are just so silly. Those gals, they just be doing the most. That was a fun little girls' night. We had curry and we just colored, and I got my color key done, so I'll show you that later today. When me and Maiya are talking, we are gonna color some stuff. I got a couple pages done last night in the bigger book, but I love it. And then somehow I lost markers, and I don't know how that's possible, because why would I lose markers? Like, I just inventoried them. I like literally can't find 2 colors for the life of me. And I'm sure there's others. And I flipped the couch cushions. I looked under the couch. There is no way I could have lost it other than that. And I can't find it. So I don't really know what's going on. More to come on that. We'll have to figure that out pretty soon. Gonna be a pretty busy week. I've got like a client photo shoot next week and all sorts of things. I was able to finish a good amount of work like Friday night. And I think I'm set up for success this coming week, but I do need to figure out when I'm going grocery shopping in the midst of everything. That just might not be doable today, but I will try. We will see what's going on here. But I want to obviously just celebrate Jared and Kyle and Caitlin, our friends, and just be chill in the moment. So I just try to enjoy the afternoon, and then I'm gonna chat with my parents really quick and hang out with Maiya, and we will see where naturally all of that fits in. I'm thinking we might just be able to go to Safeway after, and that's totally fine. More to come. I'm gonna need to get that done at some point. This weekend or next weekend is my birthday, so we're gonna be eating takeout a lot, and we have some fun plans for that. So don't need a ton of groceries. We're good and stocked, luckily. I might inventory the fridge right now and just come up with like a meal plan.
I think I have a good amount in here. How
I
much do
do
you
too.
have?
I'm nervioso.
Okay, well, we'll do our best. You know, that's all we can do.
Okay.
One and two and three. How
Oh no. You won.
much fucking water is there in here?
Oh, I almost threw up in that one.
Oh,
You
that's
know.
yeah, that's when we know to stop. More water than I've probably drank in a couple days. That's not true, but it's probably true. I've been bad lately.
In a couple days. Do we want to show the vlog what you created earlier? Just a second ago?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't shown them my new color key.
Mhm.
This is what we're doing. This is making me and Maya's life a lot more efficient.
Yeah.
And also
It
more,
went a lot quicker.
yeah, quicker and more accurate because each thing has a number, but they're never accurate. So like that number is this color.
Mm-mm.
So like you don't actually know by looking at it. So this is so we are more accurate. And then Maya made this beauty.
There's also a lot more fluctuation in the color because
I
I
love
feel like
that though.
before, huh?
I love that.
No, yeah, but I feel like last time or the past few times we've been trying to do that, it's been the same like handful of colors.
Yeah.
Just
I
recycled
like
because I'm like,
better
oh,
now.
mustard. Oh,
Pink,
pink,
light pink.
yeah.
And then I'm
Light
like,
pink.
I hold them up. So this is our next masterpiece that we're about to embark on.
Bathtub.
You wanna pick something else to watch? Oh, should we tell them? That was a journey and a half.
Listen, I don't know. It was too much. Yuck. It was gross. I couldn't watch most of the gross parts.
And then just me the whole time. Oh, Maya. Oh, Maya. It's bad.
This is me like
No, literally. She was like full on sometimes.
no, I
Like
know. It
flopping.
was really gross. And like I like the Terrifier movies, but that was different. It was
This
more
was like really
disgusting.
well done.
Yeah, definitely the special effects are really good, but
Yeah.
yuck. I'm atrocious. I don't know.
The pus.
I wasn't really feeling it. Oh
It
God,
was
don't say
Dr.
that
Pimple
word.
Popper up in here.
Maybe a little less satisfying. It was a little more yucktastic.
Yeah, so this one was called When Evil Lurks. It's an Argentinian movie. Um, 2023. Hello, friends. I'm going to close out the vlog here. It is the next week. Maya and I ended up watching the first Purge movie after we watched that weird ass movie. But it was fine. It was nothing to write home about. I thought it was interesting. I feel like, I guess, kind of cool plot. I guess. It wasn't like anything that was like, wow, that really got me, gal. So we will see. I'll keep watching them. I really want to watch like a lot of the like classic series. So like this, Final Destination. I know the new one's coming out. So like anything new that might be slay. Got lots of coloring done though, and I'm really enjoying my new like little coloring markers and my books. And it was a lovely, lovely weekend. So yeah, we're kicking off the birthday week next week, and hopefully lots of fun. I'm feeling a little down just in general, like business isn't so great right now, and it just kind of sucks that I started the year on a high and then now I'm like midway through and it's like such a low. But I know that's just the ebbs and flows of business. That's always how it is. I always bounce back. It's just very exhausting sometimes. Yeah, I'm working through it, but it was just a very exhausting, very long week with client work. And this week is kicking off to be the same as well. So just trying to hold my head above water, but I really appreciate you guys coming along with me as per usual. I get to share my life with you and it's so fun. And I do have my birthday week and I'm determined to make it good. So I will see you in 1 week. I hope you have an amazing week until then. I'll talk to you later. Bye.